Hey everyone, we're going to be talking about lots of nifty segments that cut through circles and are tangent to circles, and there's going to be different relationships of the values on those segments. So we're going to talk about this first epic one, which is when chords are intersecting the inside of a circle. So if you guys see here, I have chords S to the T and chords P to the R, which if you want to write that down, you can. Might as well, right? So the chords in my picture R, S, T, and P to the R. All right, and this is when chords are intersecting inside of a circle. Later on, we'll talk about when things are not intersecting inside of a circle, but don't you worry, we'll get there soon. I pinky promise. The best kind of promise ever. Guys, and I'm going to call this the chord-chord relationship because it's a chord with a chord. Some of the other properties we're going to talk about don't contain two chords. So if that helps you to remember it, that might be your option. Okay, so let's reference the Prezi video that I know you guys watched already because you guys are fabulous stellar students. All right, so this theorem states that if two chords intersect on the inside of a circle, then the product of the two segments of the first chord. Okay, so we multiply the first two pieces of the first chord. So if I look at chord AC, it's broken down into AE and EC. If I multiply each of those pieces together, it will equal the two pieces of the other chord multiplied together. So the product of the two segments from the second chord is the way I phrased it on the Prezi. It's kind of a mouthful to read all that though. But anyway, so we're going to take each piece of one chord and multiply together. Then set them equal to each piece of the other chord and multiply them together. And that's all we're going to be doing. So let's get going, you guys. All right, so I'm going to identify my two chords and the pieces that make up the chord. So on chord ST, which two segments make up that chord? It is SQ and QT, which I'm going to highlight these so you guys can see it a little better. Let's see if I even have 4 different highlighters. I just had them. There they are. Okay. Thought I was going a little crazy for a second. I know I'm crazy, but thought I was losing my brain, but that's okay. Okay, so we have SQ and we have QT, which I'll do, I guess I'll do in blue. Okay, so we're going to have those two pieces multiplied together, and we're going to have the two pieces of the other chord multiplied together. What are the two segments that make up chord P to the R? Holy hot dog, you guys. Again, you guys always know the right answers. Guys, so we're going to be multiplying PQ to QR. Those are the two pieces of the other chord. So it's basically one piece times the other piece equals one piece times the other piece. So let's set this bad boy up. Let's go. Let's see here. I want to use blue. No, I want to use green. Looks good right now. Guys, so I'm going to start with chord ST. So the two segments that make up chord ST are SQ and QT. So I'm going to multiply those bad boys together and set them equal to the other two pieces of the other chord. So chord PR is made up of pieces P to the Q and Q to the R. So guess what, you guys? I'm just going to multiply those together. So PQ times QR. All right, then I just need to fill in my pieces and I'll be done with this one. So let's get going. So I'm going to fill in all my nifty values right here. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so SQ is X. So we have X times QT. Get it, cutie? Chord slapper. Oh, man. I have so many jokes. I'm great. But anyways, QT is 8. And that will equal P to the Q, which is 6, times Q to the R, which is 4. All right, let's start multiplying, you guys. Oh, and also, I forgot to read the directions at the start. Sorry, guys. The directions say to find the value of X, which is what we're currently doing, and then the length of each chord. So I'll be finding the length of ST and PR when I get done. All right, let's get to multiplying. So X times 8, that will be 8X. And that will equal 6 times 4, which is 24. All right, let's solve this thing for X. So the 8 and the X are secretly multiplying to each other. So how do I move 8 to the other side? Oh man, I do divide both sides by 8. Okay, which 8 divided by 8 cancels and turns to 1. 24 divided by 8 will give me a 3. So this bad boy will equal 3. Man. But we are not done yet. So we found the value of x, but now we need to find the length of each chord, which our two chords are ST and PR. So let's figure out what those lengths are. All right, so ST is made up of the segments SQ and QT. So if I want to get the length of ST using the segment addition postulate, I can add the pieces that make up it. So I'm going to add S to the Q together, or SQ to QT. I'm going to add those together. Sorry, I misspoke. And then I'll have ST. So let's get going. All right, so ST equals S to the Q. SQ is X. I'm going to fill in X for that value. Plus QT, which QT is 8. So plus QT, which is 8. All right, which, guys, now that I know that X is 3, how can I use that to help me find ST? I can substitute in that 3. Whoa. So I'm going to replace my X with a 3 because that's what it equals. Okay, so ST equals X, which is transforming into the 3, plus my 8. All right, and 3 plus 8 gives me 11. So ST equals 11. Yeah. Fun times, fun times. All right, we're almost there, you guys. Now we just got to find PR. So which two segments make up a chord PR? Yes, you are definitely correct on that one. PQ and QR make up chord PR. So if I add those two pieces together, then bam, I'll get the length of the whole segment. So PR equals PQ plus QR. All right, let's fill in my values. So PR equals PQ, which is 6, and QR, which is 4. I just need to add those bad boys together. Which, guess what, you guys? 6 plus 4 is 10. So PR is 10. Oh, that was kind of a wonky box. Sorry about that. All right, well, that's it, you guys. Example 2 is pretty similar to this one, so if this one made sense, I recommend you try example 2 on your own. All right, guys, let's get going on example 2. Fun times.